What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugashu. We are back with another Umamusume video, and in this video we are back with Satono Diamond. I thought I'd just, go back to a character that I am more for sure that I want to bring, because I did say I did want to bring any collab Kita and Daya at the same time. But we did yesterday try out Mejiro McQueen, and she did a pretty darn good job, I'm not gonna lie. With just a few, I would say a few more tweaks, but with a few more better different options in the training that could have happened, it probably would have made it better. But either way, still, was it a UD5 Mejiro McQueen? Oh, that was actually pretty good for her first run. So here we are. We're going to try out Satono Diamond. And I think next video we'll try out Gentle Donna, because I did train her off camera. I did get a UD3. And the reason why I want to bring Gentle Donna is simply because I do like her unique. Because it's like a two-piece unique, where one is like if you're in the first half of the pack in the first corner in the beginning of the race or something like that, and then and during the last straight, if I'm not mistaken. So you get 2 speed boosts during the race just for using Gentle Donna. So I'm kind of interested in using her. I might train her just to be like an option to, switch between either Kita or Daya, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But here we are with Daya right now. As for the setup, the same setup as yesterday's setup with Mejiro McQueen, where I'm renting a Still in Love speed card, and everything else is the same with the speed Duramente, stamina Karik and Shakur, and then power Nishino Flower and Taishin the Wise One. But other than that, that's going to be pretty much it for the setup, just the usual. So we're going to go jump into the training. But before we do jump into the comments and into the training itself, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Requests, because for those who are looking for a circle to join, or you guys are just looking for a circle in general or just haven't joined one, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle, and then after that, go to the comment section or to the Circle Request channel in the Discord server and let me know that you want to join the circle, or that you sent the request rather, just that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just to make sure that I add you into the circle and not someone else. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it on that. Not only that, there's also like different chats for multiple games, and also, of course, a mainly Uma chat. So yeah, go ahead and check it out. I just wanted to do a first option here. As much as I want to do this for the bonds, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. But let me go load up the comments now. And it looks like we'll be having another one of those videos, which is fine. It's totally fine. But we'll do this. And there are only 3 comments, 2 from Tanoki and 1 from Shaz. And the first comment we'll be going over is from Shaz. Nice to see you back again in the comment section. Yo, what is good, my Slimosaurus? Is that what how it's supposed to be? Slimosaurus? I don't think it's gonna be Slimosaurus. Whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. How was your day? And I got a question for you. My day was, well, actually, yesterday was kind of had an early night, not an early night, an early morning. Had to go and take my dad somewhere, go to his place and take him somewhere, or not take him somewhere. I did bring him to court because he had jury duty. But luckily, he his case that he was chosen for was already dismissed, so he don't gotta do it. So basically, I brought him in early, not early, But we had left pretty early in the morning, just so I had time to drive there and then drive to the court. Drop them off, and I haven't, by that point I still haven't slept, so I was already pretty tired. But after dropping him off, went back home, and then just waited for his call. So all I did was pretty much chill, because if I had fallen asleep, yeah, basically my whole plans yesterday were not my plans, my usual things that I do yesterday were all jumbled up, or not even part of the usual daily things that I normally do, because I had to, you know, free up that time for my dad. So yesterday I actually had some time to try and catch up on some games, did some rerolls, and I think after like 4 or 5 hours, my dad called me. He was like, "Yep, pick me up." I'm like, "All right." Then after that, I knocked out. I went out like a light. It was a different day, is what I would say. That is not worth the 39%. That wouldn't have been worth if she had gotten the debuff, but yeah, I'd say it was an alright day. It was an alright day. As for the question, who is your highest rated Uma? Training wise? If we're talking about training wise, it would be Teo at UC1, which I had gotten a couple weeks ago. I don't know how early into the prep for the League of Heroes I did. Was it League of Heroes? Yeah, League of Heroes. Was it for the League of Heroes? I'm not even sure. Or was that for, I think it was for the League of Heroes. I don't even remember. But yeah, it was pretty much like a month ago when I got that Teo. I did use her for the the League of Heroes, or whatever the last event was. It was the League of Heroes, because it was medium distance. So yeah, it's a UC1 Teo, if that answers your question. Also, I started playing this game a few weeks ago thanks to you. Love the content. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. As you probably noticed from, I guess, a couple weeks ago, that usually we get a lot of comments. Usually. So this week has been a little bit different with how I've been doing. Well, a little bit different from what I've been doing the past, like, about 2 years. I guess it's been like 2 years since I started going over the comments on the video. But it's pretty much still going over the comments, but also kind of going back to how I recorded before, in a way. So it's not really much of a difference for me, but for like people who hasn't been here since then and all that, it might be a little bit different to see that I'm more focused on the training. So hope you're cool with that. But there are also other games that I do play or do post at the same time. So if you do want to check those out, there's also that as well. But other than that, hope to see you more in the comment section, Shaz. And like always, I appreciate the comments. And the last 2 comments are gonna be from Tanoki. I think I primarily used to drop comments at night because I got notifications. But yeah, new time seems okay, whatever fits your schedule. I'm assuming nighttime at your time, because I think that would be like morning, like morning for me. So I'm assuming that's I think that's what I think it is. But yeah, new time seems okay, whatever fits your schedule. What I realize is you do get your comments in like a good amount of time. I mean, like right now, as I'm recording, this is like around the normal time I record. It's basically about 12 hours since you posted this comment. So I think in general, your comments do come in perfect, like at a perfect time, regardless whether I do record late at night or early in the morning. Seems pretty good either way. I think you're cool. You're good on that. Was planning to move on the January CM parent training, but it seems most of my friends list have swapped to long parent. I think it's a given because it is still, what wasn't it just like last week where we finished the League of Heroes? So I think it'll still be like that for a while until, like, I guess people are done training. Knowing how I am, I probably won't be done training until, like, I probably won't even be finished. I'll probably still be pushing, trying to get like a good team. And always go all the way up until when the event starts. So that's my usual, at least, has always been. The parent searcher site is also filled with outdated entries for medium distance, so I can barely find a good parent. That's unfortunate. Time to just slowly rotate through the training for Arima Kinen. I mean, you did say you wanted to try to do better than the UDs you got, so I guess you could give it a shot, right? Might as well. We'll do wise. But other than that, that is pretty much it for all the comments. So thank you for all the comments, Shaz and Tanoki. Let me actually check if anything's been held for review. It doesn't seem like it. And is there anything? Oh, I guess this will be primarily towards Nova, because like I said I think in yesterday's video as well, I don't know who actually is starting Girls Frontline or had started Girls Frontline or anything like that for its recent release, the second game. Would be technically the third. Nova will correct me on that. But my rerolls have been unsuccessful. To be honest, I still haven't gotten a single character. So I'm still re-rolling. I don't necessarily have an account in Girls Frontline just yet. Is what I'm gonna say. Heaven Burns Red. Still haven't really progressed much because I just haven't found the time. I still have other things to catch up on. Just realized that Reverse Rob has a new event, right, Nova? Is that a new event? I don't exactly remember. I forgot to take a look at it. Star Rail just released a new story. Still gotta catch up on Genshin, even though it doesn't take that long, or it shouldn't take that long. Snowbreak, still gotta catch up on that one, which I've been saying for like the past two and a half weeks. I actually caught up on, I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm just giving a small update on what I've been up to, or what I've caught up and not caught up on. Honkai Impact, I think they updated it, the story, but before they updated it, I had caught up to the point where they're like, oh, the next part of the event or story will be released in so and so days. So it's cool, but it's already been updated. But it's been fun. Other than that, that's pretty much it. The anniversary for Atelier is coming up next month. So I'm gonna try. I'll see what happens there whenever it happens, and I think that's pretty much it for any gacha updates for me. I guess there's one more for Star Rail, for the recent banner that got released couple on Tuesday. Um, so I was originally not planning to pull for this character. Kind of debating it now, because my brother told me that if I pull for him, it's a him. If I pull for him, I can possibly use my favorite character, Topaz, as a main DPS rather than a sub DPS. And I've been kind of debating it. He is a really good character. It's just I wasn't originally planning to pull for him. So I don't know. And the downside also, there's a downside. I do have to pull for his light cone. Or his weapon, whatever you guys want to call it. I do have to pull for it because any other replacements for it is a really big downgrade, like a really big downgrade. Like you'll have decent replacements and all that for most of the time, but him, it's actually, you need his light cone. It's one of those situations where you need his weapon, his light cone, or their weapon, light cone, or they're just gonna be kind of just pretty bad, or kind of bad with the replacements, or the buffs just won't be as good. So I'm just I got like 3 more weeks to debate about it, so I'll sit on it and think about it. I think what I'll probably do is do pulls. I'll do pulls, see what my 50-50 is, and if I lose it, then I'll save it for the next banner. Only because I came into this patch knowing that I wasn't gonna pull for him. But now that I have a reason to pull for him, besides him being a good character, there's a chance I might actually get him. But if I do get him, that means I gotta pull for his light cone, which means more stellar jades have to be used, and just see what happens there. I'm fully decided, but it's pretty tempting. It's pretty tempting. Other than that, there's nothing really much for me to update on other gacha games and all that. So with that being said, I guess I'll just put in my my focus on the training itself. I will check the comments once again, probably before I jump in towards the end of the video, just to see if there's any comments that have been added since then. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here, train Daya, and see how this training is gonna go. So yep, y'all just gonna see me here and train away. All right, well, guys, we are at the end of the run. Obviously, just finished and picked skills, and the only thing I have to say about this run was that I wish I had gotten more wise out of it. Other than that, I think this run would have been perfectly fine if I just gotten wise to 1200 at least, I think. But still, I think it was a fairly decent enough run to get like a decent UD on it. Yeah, UD4. This is like around the range of the UD3 Gentle Donna I had, because she had the same situation where Guts and Wise were not at, well, at least those two were not over 1200, or I normally go for Wise to at least be over 1200, and then Guts can just chill if it makes it to 1200, and sure, if it doesn't, then it's whatever, really. But other than that, yeah, we ended off with, oh, I guess I gotta pick one, right? I guess the turf one, because this is a long distance one. I don't want to have medium distance on her, I guess. But we ended up with 1764 speed, which is, I believe, like 8 away from the max I had. 1596 on stamina, 1241 on power, 1049 on guts, and 1025 on wise. So there is a chance that I can even get guts at 1200 if I had done probably 1 to 3 more stamina trainings, maybe. Or maybe if I had some inheritance in it, but the parents I use doesn't have much inheritance on guts or at all. As for wise, that's more unfortunate, because I believe one of her growth rates is wise, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no, it's not. It's speed and stamina. I didn't know that. I always had the impression that she had wise on her thing. I think that was maybe her original version. Yeah, it was her original. 15% on wise and stamina, so it's cool. We also did manage to get an S aptitude on long distance, so that's also good to see that it's been appearing more or coming back. So yeah, with that being said, guys, a pretty decent, well, I guess this more than a decent run, since this is the best Dia that I've trained, going from a UE6 to a UD4, almost a whole complete, like, I was gonna say 10, but like a 10 spot jump from where the record was for her, at least. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys thought of the run. Let me know what y'all are up to for the weekend, and if there's anything else you guys want to ask me, talk to me about. It doesn't have to be strictly Pretty Derby related. It could be pretty much anything. As long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. When I say anything, it can be like anime, other games, and all that, and I'll go over it in the comment section. So yeah, as long as it's appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Requests, because if you guys are looking for a circle to join, or just haven't joined a circle at all and you guys are thinking about joining one, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle, and then after that, go to the comment section or to the circle request channel in the Discord server and let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you once again. Have a good weekend. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.